Good evening. Hello there, Sensei Victoria Whitfield here, and this is your monthly meditation live stream class from the dojo at naturalintuition.com, your source for channeled holistic stress management techniques and guidance for developing your natural intuition. And this month in particular, we are going to be covering the vortex, right? So specifically, we're going to do a guided meditation to get you into the vortex, more connected to your high vibrational state so that you can begin attracting things into your life and creating manifestations of what you desire. So let's start off with a bit of a definition. What exactly is the vortex? Like what is that? What are you talking about? So this is a concept that was developed by a brilliant modern day philosopher on personal development called Abraham Hicks, as channeled by Esther and Jerry Hicks. A wonderful book to get you open to and working with the vortex is Ask and It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks. It's a channeled book that explains more of the spiritual technology behind this phenomenon. Hi, Deanne. Hi, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. So, the vortex is really, I would have to say, it's a feeling. It's a feeling state. Now, this also goes very well with, and she was also in this movie. Esther was in this movie, The Secret. The Secret, you know, I know by this time now it's kind of played out. But The Secret is basically as above, so below. Your thoughts are things. What you think, you create. But the vortex in particular is what accelerates this creation process between that which you are thinking and that which you are physically experiencing out here in the 3D reality, right? Where your five senses can perceive all of that which you were visioning and desiring. This is really helpful if you have goals that you've set and you'd really like to receive. Let's say if you're looking to receive weight loss or better health in your body, if you're looking to receive more money and abundance of all kinds, not just money, but maybe an abundance of friendship or an abundance of time, freedom, right? So this is really helpful for accelerating that process of bringing to you that which you desire, helping you realize your goals in speed. Now, why is the vortex important, right? So it's a feeling I would like to give you, just as a, if you're brandy new to understanding this, or if you've heard of the vortex before loads of times, this is a wonderful foundational talk that we're going to have, and meditation that we're going to do in a few minutes. But with the vortex, it's a feeling. Why does feeling matter to the realization of your goals? Like, what does that have to do with anything, right? It could be, I'm hearing a question. I'm hearing that question to ask. And the reason why feelings matter, right? The reason why your feelings matter, and the reason why you want to get used to being in the vortex, I'll explain exactly what that means in a moment, but we have to cover this. The reason why feelings matter is because how you feel governs your level of productivity, right? So if you set goals, maybe you have a business plan, 5-year vision, 10-year vision, or maybe you're dating someone and you want to see where things go, or you don't you haven't dated in a while, right? Or maybe you would like to lose some weight and get back in shape, or maybe you're looking to put on more muscle. All of the above, your level of productivity, which is your potential for taking action, right, and your ability for taking action, is governed by how you feel. Your productivity is governed by how you feel. So if you feel resistant to taking action on jumping out of the bed at 5 a.m. to go for your 2-mile run, or if you feel resistant to calling that person that you think is really attractive and asking them out for a coffee, or walking up to them at the coffee shop and saying, hello, my name is blah, blah, blah. If you feel resistant to taking on more clients in your business, if you're an entrepreneur, or if you feel resistant to asking for more money from your boss, right? If you feel resistant, then you can forget about taking action, right? The power is in your hands, because when it comes down to it, nobody else actually controls how you feel except for you. Now, this is something that we don't talk about enough, because most of the time we tend to take the blame game, like, well, you did this to me, you left me, he left me, she did this, she's out to get me, or they don't like, or da-da-da. We'll point the finger away from us to shirk responsibility. But what happens is, wherever you point your finger, that's where you're shooting your power, right? You will discharge your power in the direction of wherever you point your finger. So instead of pointing it away from you, I'd encourage you, if only just for now, maybe if only just for this class, to point it back to you. Turn that power fire hose back on you. Turn the abundance fire hose back on you, rather than just willy-nilly spraying it out all on other people who can't handle it, because actually you're the only being who can handle your power. Hashtag realness. So I'm not going to hold back from you, because if you're here, chances are you're here because it's time for you to take your power back. And embracing this concept and this philosophy of the vortex, and bringing it into your approach to not only daily life, but from a moment-to-moment basis, how you show up, can really, really be a powerful tool in taking your power back. So, again, the vortex is a feeling in particular. And it is, at first, it's a feeling you generate. Now, for some people, they feel like, oh, I'm in the vortex. It just happened. And sure, that can just happen. You can just feel by default. But that's not very powerful, not very empowering. It's good, however, to notice at first and start taking stock of and tracking how you feel, right? How you feel, however, is what matters most. Because when I say how you feel, it's not just like, oh, I feel good. No. How is the method in which you are feeling, right? So the method in which you feel, the methods behind, the techniques and technologies, the awareness and consciousness behind your feeling in this moment really matters. Because are you in control of how you feel? Or are you at least aware? Not to say that you should be smiling all the time, right? Because you're trying to generate happy feelings. Ooh, that feels gross. No, that's not what we're aiming for. Instead, if things are going south for you, if things are not feeling really good, maybe if you have a business, like a client is turning into a bit of a nightmare client, or maybe your kid is having a tantrum right now. If things in your environment, your external world, right, are triggering you. What do you do? Do you go with the trigger? Do you just say, yes, master, we are officially in a shitstorm? Pardon my French, but you know, I'm international. Are you just going to bend to the will of your external environment and allow yourself to get rocked by the waves of the ocean of life? Or are you going to jump in your motorboat and say, you know what? I'm going to weather this storm. I've decided I don't like how far we're going out to sea. I'm going to turn this girl around and we're going to head back home. Right? How do you show up in the moment when things go south? Using the philosophy of getting into the vortex, which is getting into or getting aware of a good, higher feeling, at least one notch up from where you're at currently, can really empower you and keep you in actually an emotionally productive state. It's an emotional state that keeps you open and willing to continue forward and towards your goal. So some feelings that we would associate with being in the vortex, and all of this philosophy again comes from Abraham Hicks. And oh my gosh, if you don't remember anything else from our time together tonight, go binge listen to Abraham Hicks on YouTube. Hundreds of hours of videos, so much high vibrational content, super uplifting, inspiring, right? Healing to listen to her channel, Abraham. Just constantly go binge listen to it. Right, if you can't remember anything else of what we're talking about. But there will be a recording here, so if you miss any of it, you can always go back to the replay and rewind and rewatch. But what you want to do is decide. Join me in deciding this, and you're welcome to, if you want to type in the comments as a commitment, decide. I am taking charge of my life. Right? If you want to type that out in the comments, if that speaks to you, I am taking charge of my life right now. I am taking charge of my life. I'd love to see that. I'll celebrate you when I see that in the comments. I'm really excited to see you take a stand for yourself. But the vortex, again, is another wonderful tool that can help you take charge of your life by getting under control and getting focused your feelings from a moment-to-moment basis, where you choose to go higher rather than to just go with wherever the external environment is pushing you. Yay, the end! Whoop whoop! Go, girl! Congratulations, yes. So I had to shake for you. I'm so excited for you to take charge of your life. You can do this. You can do this, absolutely. So it's choosing to prioritize how you feel from a moment-to-moment basis, especially when things go south. So where it starts is that the next time you're feeling, I like to call like the feelings that are bad, crusty crabs, because I just think that's absolutely hysterical. And you know, imagine little crusty crabs nipping at you, and make you all annoyed. So the next time you feel the crusty crabs nipping at you, that's my cue. Time to see. Let me find one feeling that's a little bit higher. One feeling. Could it be? Now there's a whole list of 22 emotions that Abraham has written out for us. After the live stream, I'll post that in the comments. There's wonderful infographics of that. I'll share that in the comment section after we're done. But find an emotion that's just one notch higher at least to get yourself in a higher and higher and higher emotional state. Now, emotion and vibration are actually interchangeable, because emotion is motion, energy in motion. Emotion is motion, energy in motion. So when you have a certain feeling, you emit, and they've actually hooked up people to EEGs and stuff to prove this, like it's measurable. If you want to fact check that, you can do a Google dive on something called heart math, by the way. So go check it. Good. I love being fact checked. Anyway, people have been hooked up to EEGs, and they see that when you raise your emotion, the vibration and the magnetic emission of your body changes, right? And in fact, the better or the higher your emotion, the more energy and the more magnetism you emit, actually. So much that in studies they've shown that for a person who's feeling a really strong positive emotion, they affect their environment. The one study done by Masaru Emoto-san, Dr. Masaru Emoto, he showed how when people think positive thoughts such as love or friendship or gratitude and things like that, you can actually change the molecular structure of water. What he did is he would write like love on a jar of water, or would have someone or a group think love towards the water, and then he'd flash freeze it, cut open a slice, and check out what the ice crystals looked like. And I forget the name of his book, but Emoto, Emoto, Masaru, Masaru, Masaru Emoto-san. He really studied how we have an effect on water. So again, your emotions emit energy and vibration, which can actually directly affect the environment around you. So really becoming aware of the vortex and your relationship to that feeling of, and what is the feeling in particular of being in the vortex. So this is where you're in your zone, where you feel strong and empowered and happy, fierce, confident, grateful, joyful, playful, right? All of these very bright emotions are qualities of being in the vortex. And that's why modern day philosopher Abraham Hicks talks so much about get into it, because the more you're in those confident and positive emotional states, the more productive you are, right? You're receptive to getting up at 5 a.m. if you feel good about it, right? I know this is it may sound obvious, but here's the thing. Don't judge what sounds obvious unless you are doing it, right? You can't write this off unless this is your lifestyle now. So if your lifestyle is you prioritize your feelings and you know how to generate the necessary emotion that when you wake up at 5 a.m., you can call in your energy and say, all right, I'm going to spring up. I'm going to go and run on my 2-mile run on the treadmill this morning. Or, okay, I see someone I really like. I can pull in and generate that positive, confident, relaxed emotion so I can go right up to them and introduce myself, like lovingly, attractively, and elegantly. Or, okay, I need more money. I'm going to pull in my emotion, pull in my energy so that, okay, I'm super clear. Here's what I got to do to go and create more abundance, or who I need to talk to, or here's who I need to take care of, here's what I need to say, etc. You can pull it in. It's a resource, right? But it's a resource that's actually inside of you. In fact, it's an infinitely renewable resource. It's contingent upon your level of awareness, however. If you are aware of how you feel, you can then choose to shift that, right? And take it higher and higher. Making sense? You can give me some thumbs up if this is making sense. Let me know. if it's making sense, or you can type your questions in the comment box if you're curious as to what else do these things mean. But I'm hearing the oracle card for the month calling in the energy. I'm going to go ahead and pull that. One moment. I get the deck out. Okay, so the oracle cards deck is great. Seeing thumbs up, wonderful. Goddess Guidance Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. So I'll shuffle up here so I can't see. And I'm not pulling things randomly. I'm not pulling things on purpose. But let's ask. Goddesses, what do we need to know right now about getting into the vortex? Ooh, oh, wow. Oh my, Lakshmi. So I'm sure this is backwards on Facebook Live, but this is Lakshmi, which, by the way, is the Hindu goddess of abundance. So apparently, what we need to know about the vortex tonight is that more abundance is coming your way. She only comes around to say that good stuff is coming, right? Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Right? Check her out. Wonderful ocean, abundant ocean, flowers, like beautiful elephants with fountains of water, gold, all of this super positive, super amazing blessing. I love it. And she's sending that positive energy, if you see that in her, coming out of her hands your way. So this is a really lovely sign from the goddesses that more abundance is coming your way. Now, again, abundance can come in many forms. It might be an abundance of confidence. It might be an abundance of energy. It might be an abundance of money. It might be an abundance of love, an abundance of intimacy, an abundance of friendship, right? Abundance of health. Could be all of the above, but things are getting better because the future is bright. So that's the oracle cards reading, and super grateful for that. Thank you, Lakshmi. We're going to keep you nearby so that we can now meditate together. So we're going to do a brief meditation that helps to connect you to how you feel, and then taking that one notch higher, one notch higher, one notch higher, and then turn it on up. So, just before we meditate tonight, excuse me, make sure your phone is on silent, right? And do not disturb, right? The little moon there. Or however that looks on Droid, just to make sure you have no disturbances. Make sure the door is closed or even locked, so that if the kids, come in, Mommy, as soon as you're relaxed, just make sure you create a sacred space for you right now so that you can focus and get into a comfortable position. There's no right position for meditating. What matters most is how you feel. I'm probably going to say that like a million times, but it's the truth. So what matters most is how you feel. So if you feel better and more alert yet relaxed sitting up with your feet flat on the floor, cool. Or sitting in Indian style, great. Or laying out for the meditation, not a problem. And if you're just joining us, we are about to begin our meditation to go into the vortex. Okay. Also, if it's a little bit bright in your room, you may want some sort of an eye cover, such as a scarf or, right, a wonderful iPad to cover your eyes. So don't worry, I'm not going to be doing much on screen. All you need is the sound of my voice. All right, now take a deep breath into your belly. Exhale. Taking another deep breath, deep into your pelvis this time. As you exhale, allow your shoulders to drop down and away from your ears. jaw relaxing away from your teeth. Open and relaxed, knowing that you are safe and affirming inwardly to your inner child, I am safe here. Taking another deep breath into your pelvis. Exhaling, feeling your tailbone drop a little bit more towards the earth as you exhale. Allowing your spine to be soft and supple. Open and relaxed. Knowing that you do not have to be perfect. If only just for now, all you have to be is honest. Breathing deeply into your belly. Exhaling. Knowing that you are safe and affirming inwardly to your inner child, I am safe here. Open and relaxed. On your next exhale, see and feel your arms begin to melt into the earth beneath you. Legs and feet melting into the earth beneath you, allowing all your muscles to relax. Being kind to yourself if distracting thoughts, feelings, memories, ideas, sensations bubble up, if only just for now. Embracing them with your breath as you inhale, pushing them out of your body as you exhale. Bye-bye, we'll see you later. Breathing into the distractions. Using your imagination, allow your mind to travel about your body, noticing any areas of tension. And as you browse over your body, searching for tension or holding, as you find them, ask your body, please release. Relax, release. Scanning over, and wherever you find any areas of tension, ask and even tell your body, please release. Relax, release. Breathing deeply. Open and relax, and relaxing deeper. And using your imagination, which is your intuition. See and feel a screen of what you look like and feel like this morning when you woke up. Perhaps it opens up like a TV screen. You see yourself, if it's in bed or on the couch, wherever, what you looked like and felt like as you woke up this morning passed. Noticing how your body felt, how you mentally and emotionally felt, perhaps even spiritually. Notice how you felt socially, meaning in relation to others. Maybe someone or some ones were on your mind, breathing deeply, just observing. Noticing how you felt financially as you woke up this morning. So how you felt physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, and financially. Just witnessing, not judging. Taking a deep breath in. And using your imagination, become aware again that you are seeing this vision of yourself, this memory, on a screen. Using your imagination, notice that this screen is a magical Vortex device. Underneath the screen, where you can see this memory of yourself, there is a dial set from 0 all the way up to 100, similar to a volume dial. But every single notch on the dial is a higher and higher and higher vibration. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And when you are ready, turning that dial up, let's just say 1 notch, and seeing how the image on the screen changes. What would you look and feel like this morning? Allowing your imagination to play. If you were 1 notch higher physically, 1 notch higher, breathing deeply, mentally, allowing the images, colors, sensations to flow through you. What if you were 1 notch higher emotionally? 1 notch higher socially. 1 notch higher financially. Just noticing. Right. And take a deep breath in. On your next inhale, turning that dial up now. Just watching the screen, let's play. Turning it up to times 5. What if you were times 5 notches higher? When you woke up this morning, what would you look like if you were physically 5 times as high? Right? What if you were mentally and emotionally 5 times better? How would you be acting, thinking, speaking? What would your bed look like? Would it look different in your bedroom? If you were boost it up 5 times higher. Socially, would there be someone in the room, someone's, right? What would they be like there with you? And then also, when you woke up this morning, if you were to be 5 times as financially stable or 5 times as financially abundant, what would that look like? How would you have woke up this morning? Just observe on the screen, don't push. Just notice. Take another deep breath in. Notice the difference in how you feel at 5 times versus 1 notch up. Taking note of those feelings. If there's excitement, gratitude, ease, joy, pleasure, playfulness. And take a deep breath in. Let's really kick this up a notch for our last round. I mean, this is a magical Vortex device. Let's play. So again, looking at your morning, how you woke up, and then turn the dial up to 20 times. Oh my. 20 times is physically healthy and physically energized when you woke up. What would that look like? Do you levitate off the bed, or do you spring up ready for the day, up before the sun? What does that look like? Does your body look different? How does it feel? Mentally, emotionally, to be 20 times as positive, confident, decisive, and clear. What does that look like? How does it feel? What are you thinking as soon as you wake up? What were you thinking, right? We're in the past. Remember, it's this morning. You're watching on the screen. Right. How does that feel? What are your behavioral patterns? What if you were 20 times as socially healthy, fulfilled, connected, supported? What does it look like when you wake up in the morning? If you're 20 times as socially healthy. Right? Taking a deep breath in again. Exhaling. And last one. Turn up that dial 20 times as financially abundant. How did you wake up this morning when you were 20 times as financially abundant? How did that feel? What were you wearing, if anything? Right? How do you wake up when you are 20 times as financially abundant? Notice how that feels to wake up that way. Take a deep breath in again. Exhale. Breathe in that sensation. being at 20 times. Breathe it down into your body as if you could inhale it into you. Knowing that you are safe, and affirming inwardly to your inner child, I am safe here. Knowing that you are worthy, and affirming inwardly to your inner child, I am worthy right now. When you are ready, still noticing how your body feels as you've literally inhaled the vortex. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and return to the live stream. Right? So, I'd love to hear what your experience was, right? So, how was it inhaling the vortex? What was it like for you to observe yourself at turning up the dial on your life, right? What was that like for you? Turning it up higher and higher progressively. Do you feel, even right now, as you listen to the sound of my voice, do you feel a bit energized? With this sense of electricity, do you feel like you're vibrating? Or maybe you didn't hear me at all during the meditation. You're so relaxed. Type in the comments box, type in the chat box below what your experience was. And if you logged in a little bit late on the live stream, remember, you can just hit replay and go back through this meditation class. But really powerful. I can tell you personally, as I observed myself within that meditation as I was guiding it to you, just felt stronger and brighter and stronger and brighter. I feel super energized right now as we've turned up the vortex. I hope you know that you have the power. You can raise your own vibration. You can choose how you feel from a moment-to-moment basis. You are worthy. You have everything you need right now. I want you to know that. I'm sending you so much love. Blessings, lots of light and healing. Can't wait to see your comments below of what your experience was. All right? Mwah. Make sure you share this with someone that you care about who may need to hear this message, right? If this has blessed you, make sure you pass it along. Spread the light, right? Because you know good things have got to be shared. Okay? Sending you so much love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And we will see you next month, right? Last Wednesday of the month at 7 p.m. Every month, unless otherwise noted, is the monthly meditation live stream on Facebook. And by the way, if you really like the Vortex, or this is nothing new to you, you're ready for some more advanced training, come on over to the Master Manifestor Challenge Facebook group. We've got that going. It's a 5-day Facebook challenge currently going on right now, where we are doing deep dives on how to manifest your visionary life now. So super high energy group. Can't wait to see you there. Sending you so much love. I'm going to go get that infographic I promised earlier. I'm also going to post that beautiful picture of Lakshmi just as a blessing. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.